You know, yeah, you know what I say. Fucking haters, you know. I'm blind to you, haters. Can't touch me, war instigators. Me say we busy love lately. Ask you how the world a run so. Said I'm blind.
This episode of the New Religion Podcast is brought to you by Backwoods. As you know, Backwoods doesn't make pretty cigars. Instead, they make the best cigars they can. They start with aged broadleaf wraps for natural sweet flavor and dark Maduro color. Then that's wrapped around careful selected tobacco leaf known as mild aroma and gentle taste. You know, some people, they show up to a party and they roll with a little, you know, there's nothing in it, it's just paper. They just brought some papers. If you're gonna show up with just papers, at least show up with some Backwoods, baby. And as always, if you buy your Backwoods and use the code New Religion Podcast, you will get 10% off, and Backwoods will donate to people with hairy kneecaps. So, Backwoods, baby. Make sure you get a box of Backwoods today.
When things stop pop off, them a smile and a laugh. Them would love to see you fall by the wayside. Them all a dig up your past, pray for you don't fall fast, and trigger mode from blast like them nana pride. Blessed love to
Episode 9, guys. And guess what? I'm feeling good. Maybe I need an adjustment, but you know, one of those back adjustments where the guy, he just straightens you out. But I'm at the age where that's gonna happen, and sometimes I sleep a little fucked up. Like I'll be flat on my back, legs straight up in the air all night. So that kind of kinks me out sometimes, and that's just how I am. You know, I'll throw my back out of whack. You know, my back tightened up a little bit. It's not a big deal. I got that I just got that scoliotitis or whatever. But anyways, it's episode 9, January 29th, 2:17 a.m. And if you don't know, you guys, I am at work and I shoot this podcast from my job. So, let's see. I was down there at Speed Zone recently with my nephew, and you kind of race carts around and stuff like that. Is it fun? It's pretty fun. Will I go back? Maybe. You know, is it dangerous? Yes. But you know, we had a good time down there. But I got some Ethereum. Then I lost money on it, so that's cool. If you guys don't have it already, follow me on Twitter, because I'm going to be posting some comedy stand-up shows that I'm going to go to that you guys can meet me at, or just watch me do stand-up and build a stand-up career. So I'm going to do that. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. If you guys have any questions, write them down below. I'm here in Los Angeles, California. And this podcast, the New Religion Podcast, we talk about anything, everything. So yeah, put it in the comments if you have any questions. And we got a lot to talk about today, guys. It's your boy, the little baby. How many little babies is there? There's about 7 babies rappers. The baby, there's Lil Baby, there's Baby the rapper, there's Baby Wop, Baby Strap, probably. It's insane. There's a lot of Lils too. Lil Watson. But it's whatever, you know. I'm here at work. I'm doing my thing. There's like no customers. It's 2 a.m. I don't get out of here till like 6 a.m. I'm sipping Rockstar and eating Ruffles. And I don't really know where to start this podcast because, and I don't want to start on like a real bad note, but obviously I found out, like everybody else found out, that Kobe Bryant died. And it truly is at noon yesterday, and I couldn't believe it. It truly is a tragedy. It's unbelievable. It's so crazy the way he died. You know, you never realize how, the truth is, I don't even well, the truth is, I don't know everything about Kobe and his career, but you know, I did grow up watching Kobe Bryant play basketball, and I am at work, so there's a customer here. Let's see what he wants. Hold up, we're gonna talk about this Kobe Bryant situation. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Dame, a ver. 60?
A la 8, gracias. All right, 60 a la 8. If you don't know what that means, 60 on 8. Learning Spanish. Yeah, but man, just seemed like a amazing person overall. You know, I remember, you know, anytime you go to a park here in California, in Los Angeles probably especially, and you shoot a ball, anybody shoots they're gonna say Kobe, or they said Kobe before, like Kobe, you know, when you shoot the ball or whatever. Like, people love Kobe Bryant, and we learned there's actually updates on this story. So this really untimely death of this legend who was on his way to a basketball game with 9 others. He was basically the only helicopter flying. The helicopter goes off radar. The FBI is looking at this. It's insane. Yeah. So they're still checking out the scene of this, you know, deadly helicopter crash. His 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, and 17 other people died in this crash. People said the fog was so bad that day that the police department wasn't even out that day. There's witnesses who say that it was as thick as a pool filled with milk and you trying to open your eyes. So you probably definitely shouldn't be flying in those type of conditions. But there's a real suspicious part of this story where we're learning the identity. Zabayan, according to the company that trained him, had been flying for 20 years. They left at 9:06 a.m. from Orange County to Thousand Oaks to his daughter's basketball game. At 9:20, the helicopter started circling in a pattern for 15 minutes. At 9:44, witnesses report a helicopter flying very low, and shortly after that, the controller tells him that he's too low to be detected on radar, but the pilot doesn't respond. And seconds prior to the impact, the aircraft rapidly accelerated and slammed into the side of the canyon. So authorities are looking for photos of the weather in the area on that day. Also killed John Altobelli, a baseball coach, his wife, their 13-year-old daughter, another coach, Mazur. This is very sad. Tragic. Hold on, guys, I got a customer. How you doing, sir? Thanks, man. man, the NBA had a tribute for him. People loved Kobe Bryant. People were dying to just get around him. He was a basketball god, legend, probably equivalent to like Michael Jordan. And the league, you know, postponed this game out of respect for the Lakers that are deeply mourning, I would assume. It could be days or not weeks for them to continue to conclude this investigation based on its location. So that's absolutely insane. But another thing is that not everybody was, you know, sad about Kobe's death. I don't know if you guys know this comedian. His name is Ari Shaffir, and he says some pretty kind of disconcerting, just kind of some just kind of some insensitive comments immediately after this news. So I'm gonna let you guys hear that.
There's always a lot of like hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story comes out.
He's saying that this story's good because Kobe Bryant was a rapist. As you guys know, Kobe Bryant was charged long ago with a rape case, and Ari's kind of shining light on that and saying that his death is, you know, good because, you know, basically a rapist died. But Ari's known for trying to get these, you know, having these controversial reactions and trying to get people to talk about it, specifically with deaths in the past. So he's just really trolling, I think. But based on the fact that he just roofied somebody, it's not making him look too good. A lot of people are trying to like discredit him and stuff now, but I think he's cool. I think those people are just kind of bitches because it's, I mean, if you can't take a little Molly from your friend, you're a loser. And this, I mean, people were joking about 9/11 one day after, you know, the planes crash into the, that's just what comedy is. If you can't do that, if you can't joke about, you know, the shitty stuff that happens, what's the point? You know, like, let's hear the rest of this.
Got away with rape. Got his today. Kobe Bryant is gone. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he'd stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is, dude, it's like, guys, I know.
He's saying maybe he wouldn't have raped a chick in Denver if he would have stayed in Charlotte, the team that originally drafted him. Yeah, so just like I said, some kind of insensitive things from Ari, but he claims it's just comedy. I think people just need to grow up and realize he's just getting the reaction that he wanted from them. So really, I feel like he's winning in that situation. But I don't know, man. Kobe Bryant was an absolute legend, man. So my heart goes out to him and his family. 41 years old. That's super young to die, and then to die with your child, it just makes it like way more tragic. A helicopter crash, that's even like, you can't even think that up in your brain. Think about that. That's insane, dude. A helicopter crash. I don't know, man. I don't know what's the moral of the story there. I try to think of the moral of the story. It's just sad all the way around. So, hey, what's going on, man? All right. Thanks, man. All right, man. So, yeah, guys, just right now, there's just a lot of kind of tweakers buying pom-poms and shit. It's crazy. And then standing outside smoking them and asking them for money. It's pretty insane, guys. Anyways, moving on to a different topic for all you UFC fans. We're gonna talk about this John Jones Alexander Gustafsson fight. I don't even know if I said his name right. UFC fight 247. Hey, how's it going?
What's up, bro? Hey, how much of game league?
261.
How much?
54 cents.
How much?
54. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. This motherfucker is so high out here, guys. It's insane, dude. If you guys see this guy, this dude is crazy. Alright, anyways, guys, we're about to talk about this UFC fight that happened, the light heavyweight championship fight, in which case John Jones was victorious over Alex. Thank you. I don't know, this dude is super on drugs, guys. He comes all the time. Anyways, it's crazy out here, guys. If I just walked around out here, not any person can just walk around out here. Dude, I'm in South LA. People are doing hella drugs out here. It's like whole tent encampments around the block. Crazy. All right, anyways. He's so sick. Once again, the undisputed light heavyweight champ, man.
Elbows by Jones.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna get him in a submission, and he ended up just pounding him out. Sick blows to the back of the head. Alexander I think he got knocked out. I don't know, maybe just kind of knocked out, but the real star of this whole fight, guys, is this fucking referee, bro. I don't know if you guys saw this man, but he has the craziest fucking beard ever. First of all, it's like one of those biker handle beards, and that shit turns into some fucking braids that go all the way down to his knees, dog. This guy, Mike Beltran, the UFC ref for fight 247, dude, John Jones, Alexander. It is hilarious. If you haven't got a chance, make sure you watch that. This referee is absolutely epic. It's so funny. But yeah, I got a chance to watch this. It was free, and it just was a super dope fight, man. I'm glad John Jones is still the champ. He's a dope fighter. He's just super technical. He's good, well-rounded. He got a couple takedowns in the fight. It ended pretty early, man. He just, like I said, just pounded him out with these blows to the back of the head, and it was just too much. It was too much for Alexander. That's insane, guys. Would you be a UFC fighter? Comment down below, man. Those guys go through so much. People are saying that they never are really the same after a fight. You lose a little bit of yourself, and you do. It's insane. People break their bones. They have to get all kinds of shit put in them. It's insane, guys. So shout out all the UFC fighters over there. All right, anyways, next thing I want to talk about is F9, Fast and the Furious. Dude, think about that. I remember the first Fast and the Furious, dude. Just the regular one where they had like Toretto's, like Toretto. Now Vin Diesel, he has like 10 kids. I think he banged The Rock in one of the movies or something like that. But F9, I think it's just too much, dude. I was watching the trailer. It's crazy. He has like a son, Toretto Jr.,
6-inch extension.
which isn't bald like him, so
Are you sure?
get a fucking paternity test, you feel me? Is that your
Things
baby?
change. Now that I'm a father,
He's still with the
can't
same
live
chick,
life a
bro.
quarter mile at a time anymore.
He can't live a quarter of a mile at a time anymore. He's that old. He's that fucking Quentin Tarantino of the racer game. He shows up. The kids are like, ha, that's Toretto. He's 50. So shout out Fast and the Furious 9. It should be pretty dope. Another thing I've been watching, which is hilarious, is these top deadlift pass outs, dude. Bro, first of all, I can only deadlift like 200 pounds probably. How do you... All right, I'm going to demonstrate a deadlift for you. And that's kind of like where you hit... Oh, no. That's not it. That's a clean, I think. So that's where you kind of... You just pick up the bar. And then you just kind of... And you stand up with it. But right after, people just pass out. And... it's pretty crazy to see on the internet, man. I'm gonna show you guys. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a couple. Who cares? All right, guys. So check this out. This is hilarious. Dude, what? Good night, bro. Banged your head on the fucking weight set and everything? Dang, my guy. You are done lifting weights for the next 3 months, probably. With your concussion. And some of them are hilarious, man. These people go down super hard, bro. I was laughing so hard at some of these, which is kind of mean, actually. But it's just so funny. Yeah, man, people really just trashing Ari online though. It's kind of fucked up. But I think he's I think he knows what he's doing. People all concerned and shit, just kind of being weird about it. It's creeping me out. Anyways, all right, guys, so we talked about a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast here. I have to basically, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna try to make more videos, just kind of give my 2 cents on everything. Just so other people around the world can, you know, see how we think, see how I'm thinking here, see how somebody like me thinks. I don't know, I guess I'm somewhat insightful at times, or like to think I am. Comment down below. I have to actually make some coffee, so before we open the store, I just make some coffee, and then that's it. I open the door at 6, so that's about an hour from now. I'm gonna upload this video, and then I'll see you guys on... I'm gonna record another video on Thursday night when I work again, so probably put it out Friday, so stay tuned for that. And then also stay tuned for the comedy shows that I'm going to be posting on Twitter that I'm going to go to. I'm going to try to do some stand-up comedy, so try to watch my first stand-up comedy. All right, peace, guys.